Just so y'all know, I'm in a bad mood. I'm in a real bad mood. Yes, babe.
Bluetooth pairing.
Bluetooth connected. Yes, babe. Okay, that's fine. Okay.
What
Got
is
it.
that?
It means to clean myself out. It means like
What's a colposcopy?
a colpoc. What?
Colposcopy.
It means that they're taking a biopsy. Hey, hold on. Okay. Okay. I'm in a bad mood today. So I'm just going to vent and I'm going to get it out, is what I'm going to do. So, all right. I put a post up last night because of Napa Valley Twat. Please stop. Now my phone's not turning on. Mia, they're just animals. You know, I think this is real fucked up that this is a replay of some bullshit that happened fucking years ago. Yes, babe.
Just one more thing.
Yes.
She just wonder why the doctors wanted to do this to you.
Because I want to make sure that I don't have cancer. I have pre-cancer. Babe,
Yeah.
are you talking to anybody else?
No, babe. And,
Okay.
and you know, I just changed my phone number.
Oh, and his phone number's changed. So, Nevi, shut the fuck up. Courtney, who is subscribed to me, shut the fuck up. Napa, shut the fuck up. Maria, shut the fuck up. All of you shut the entire fuck up.
Bluetooth pairing.
I think it's pretty fucked up that everybody wants to get into my business and not see what the facts are. And that's bullshit. So I'm going to go over to my Rumble and I'm just going to start live streaming and everything because I'm going to tell you what. You don't think that I am feeling some sort of way over what Clint does, but I'm not supposed to say a fucking thing to any of you hoes because you guys are hoes that are in my dude's fucking inbox. So I'm just supposed to blame him, but you hoes talk to him and nobody wanted to say shit to me. So that's okay. So Maria can talk to him. Napa can talk to him. Anybody can talk to him. I don't care that Brooke talked to him. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm telling you. I have to get surgery. I want my fucking kids there. I miss my kids and it's nobody's business what goes on because I'm going to tell you guys something. Let me tell you all something because before Clint came, I was a normal fucking mother. I was a coach. I won a custodial battle. So if you guys want to call me a fucking giggler when you don't even know what the fuck happened and you want to base this on a fucking post by a kid that I don't even fuck with anymore. This kid coached with me. Fucking, you guys have no idea. And let me tell you something. I didn't put cat shit in somebody's mouth. Me and Mike were fucking joking around. I definitely didn't say anything about any two-handed fucking anything. That's disgusting. Okay, so I don't give a shit what was posted. And I don't give a fuck because when I came back, Jules was fine with me. Let me tell you guys something. So when I split up with Clint, do you think that a normal woman is going to go to a fucking police station? Do you think a normal woman is going to say that everybody is graping her? Do you think a normal fucking woman is going to say and read their daughter's documents? And do you think that anybody had the fucking right when my kids went into Seahorse's room all because of an interview. Get the fuck over it. I have a right to be pissed off over what happened because let me tell you guys something. Prior to that, I was a mom who dealt with mental health issues. None of y'all know my fucking life except you guys got a hold of people that knew me from back in my past. You don't fucking know me. I was a mom that got up at 6:30 in the morning when one of my kids had to get a button sewed on. I was a mother, me and Vince, that paid for fucking Father's Day dances and stuff. We paid for that. I was the one that was with my youngest when she had to go testing because she did K-12 because she was getting bullied at school. So you guys want to go listening to people? I don't give a fuck. Jules had my kid's stepmother in there. Jules had Katja in there. And you guys want to sit and act like that's so fucking okay? Putting my dad's obituary up because I lost him within a fucking year of my mother, and you guys thought that that wasn't a little bit of a decline, and you want to fucking, I don't give a fuck, rapper. Go chew on somebody's toes. Get the fuck out of here. This is how fucked up you guys are. So listen to this real quick for the last time. I got out of jail in 2023 in which Maria Diarrhea wanted everybody to ice me out because I tried to get a protection order on this clown because she wouldn't leave me the fuck alone. Okay. And my lawyer talked to her before her and John went to court. And my lawyer told her to stop mentioning him. My own lawyer told her. I did not file it, Maria, so shut up. I don't talk about your fucking kid. I don't talk about the fact that your kid went to Reddit begging you to get offline, but you don't. I don't talk about your husband. I don't give a fuck about anybody's husband, and I'm done. So I'm going to cover whatever I want to from now on, and if you don't like it, lump it. You don't like somebody in the chat, block them. Nevi was talking to Clint from behind the scenes, and that bitch took every video that my husband sent her and lined them up to play them from the beginning to the end, where I said horrible, rancid, racist shit that a lot of you guys say now. I'm not proud of who I am, but I really, really, really get pissed off that you guys take the accomplishments that I did. I came here from IG. I didn't come here and start a channel like all of you. My husband was a piece of shit, but Vixie, you were able to pick my husband up. Remember you, Vixie, from Facebook? You remember that? If you come in and ask me a question, Love Live Strong, who was on my fucking panel, it's not your business about what I do with my therapist. My therapist knows that I'm pissed the fuck off. I'm pissed off because of what fucking happened. Don't you think if I was a bad person when you guys, I was evicted, I didn't have anything. I didn't have to, I didn't have a move out or anything like that because I lived there for 12 years and I was a very good tenant. I caught a ride home with a fucking meth head after I went to a hearing and had no idea what the fuck was going on. So I went to jail. Because everybody on their channel gets to do whatever they want. I've been physically threatened. Back when I did go to probation, Maria called and tried to get me hemmed up. You guys came to my hearings when I went to court. You guys took pictures of me. And Maria and Jules, awfully weird that you and SoFlo, the guy that you talk about his thing now, you guys called the courts to get somebody hemmed up. Remember that? Jules? So you didn't agree with any of it. But then you were okay when I was in the hive. I've never touched a kid. And I think it's bullshit. So this is the bullshit that I get from the hive and Maria's room, because you know Jules is going to go live and I'm going to stream the shit out of you, Jules, because I don't like you. And I'm also in a bad mood and I don't want to get put to sleep, but I guess I'm going to have to. My hair is frizzy. What are you doing? Quit. Oh, I plan to. I can't. This is the shit that I get. My hair is frizzy. I get called Leatherface. You guys talk about me having wrinkles. I have a double chin. I have rotted out teeth. I have pancake tits. I have a flat ass. I always wear black or white shirts because Jules has to notice that. My cabinet thing is completely, I have a boner. You guys talk about me wearing high-rise jeans. I get called Genevieve on crack. I had my 9th grade picture posted by Jules, my 9th grade when I was a minor. Oh, happy St. Patrick's Day. Ain't nobody pinching me, and I'm not either. Genophiles, diddler, groomer. I don't pay bills. I'm a gatekeeper. My husband doesn't want me. I'm a mistress. I have herpes. Never had herpes a day in my life. What else? Crazy, manic, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs from a fucking bee. My kids hate me. I'm a mistress. I'm stunted. I'm a grifter, a thief, abusive, and I abuse animals. And that's just the fucking beginning of it. So I'm going to tell you something, Jules. When I left, I started my life for a year. I didn't even fuck with none of y'all. But when I was doing my IG, when I was going fucking insane, all y'all kept filing in. The only person I talked to was fucking Napa. The cops came every 5 fucking minutes. A crisis lady came. My kids were in Siwa's room. So that's okay. How would you guys feel if somebody did that to you? You wouldn't like it. Jules, would you like it? Maria, would you like it? Oh, no, because you guys were sitting back. Jules, ma'am, wanted to interview the young lady who hates my guts. $100. And I'll post that shit because I'm done. I'll screen record and put it out. But I'm going to tell you what, Jules the bee, 56 years old, sits in filth, allows her fucking cats to piss in a litter box. And I have to be apt in saying you do. You supported a man who beat the fuck out of women. In fact, you made the back page ad. You made the back page ad. You were told and pissed off because your dude made you mad. I assume he probably slept with some of your hookers. And for that, Jules, I've never done that. In fact, I didn't know anything about drugs till I started fucking with all you. I didn't know anything about crack. That's a lie. I've never done cocaine. That's a lie. And don't Johnny Mac. I'm so we have a great thing. It's a lot of shit that I fucking said. You keep showing my fucking apartment. I don't even live there anymore. Pay attention to the facts. The Rent-A-Center thing. You guys are asking for links to Sophie's thing about my Rent-A-Center thing. When you guys have no idea. Me and Mike were fighting. My Doramus got busted down. I ran out. Nobody knew I was that sick. Or somebody did. The crisis center came. So in Ohio, you cannot do a 5150. Had my mother been alive or Clint, I would have gone. I thought my husband was dead. I thought John and Cody had a fucking anything with them. And you guys going to sit here and say that I knew what the fuck was going on? No, I did not. And had I not been set up, I wouldn't have went to jail. Thank you, Brandy, for telling me that. And Brandy, you knew I was sick. I took care of your fucking son. I followed your exes because I couldn't find you. There was a post made on IG that AC likes to fucking put up. So in 2023, I fell out with that young lady who was never in my fucking home, was horrible. And that young man was a coach with me and was about 250 pounds. So let me know when I was able to pick kids up and go upstairs and say, oh, why don't you have sex? Are you out of your fucking mind? Brandy, you can verify that Michael has beat the shit out of 50 million people. I saw it because he beat my kid's dad up, but I knocked his teeth out. Excuse me. Do I have anything on my knuckles? I can't punch. That's a lie. You also told me I was set up. I'm not a groomer. You were a groomer, Jules. You call the cops. So if you're so scared, Jules, you never leave your apartment because you get paranoid. You said that you didn't date the guy when you guys broke up. That's a lie because we were in the hive together. Me, Jane, Cheryl, Nails with Rachel, Minnie. Why is no Brando? So nobody wants to come forth and say, yeah, he broke up with her. He did break up with her. You know why? Because he got his paperwork and found out the bitch dropped a dime on him so she could avoid going to fucking jail. But that's okay to lie to the FBI, right? That's okay. But you're mad because people lie and everything. I'm telling you guys, listen to me. Jules is not a friend to anybody. She's not. That when her mother passed away, that bitch was live that night. And I'm going to tell you what, Jules, why don't you show proof that your cat passed away? Why don't you show your face and hold up your cat? Because see, you messed up, girl. You were like, but I'm a single girl. I'm a single girl. And I had to pay for 2 cats. And then you stopped and you're like, so show your cat. Show your cat, Jules. You know, this bitch said that I huffed a balloon. I huffed a balloon. That's not true. Mm-mm. And if you were serious about January 13th and inking up with a dry eraser on the insides of your wrist, number one, you wouldn't be cool with those people. So that's a lie. You sit on your ass and watch out the window because you're paranoid. And you would only be paranoid because you did something. I was told by Sly the hot dog that your dude did not check in with his probation officer. And this was earlier this year when you said you had an invisible man. I don't know if you're fucking with this dude, but I know that after Glenwood went to jail and we've shown proof that you were told to stop messing with him and then you chose to mess with him because you don't even listen to what the courts say. You only paid attention because you wanted to go tell on him. Why? Why'd you tell on your dude? And then you dated him because we were in the hive. Remember that? And then when he broke up with you, we saw our little PI room and we go in. Remember Pinky Bear? You said that he knitted you a bear and sent it to you. Do you not remember that, Jules? We have selective memory. You sat and watched women get beat by your boyfriend. And we're acting like that this isn't a problem. You're not a friend to anybody, and I am your income. And we're not going to do that anymore because I'll tell you what, I will have people get memberships and I will do it behind a paywall. So if any of you hoes decide that you want to play me, then I will strike your channel. That's how this is going to go. I retracted Slice. I retracted KK's. Jules, I believe that you retracted mine. In fact, it's against TOS, Jules, for you to sit and delegate that people are supposed to throw strikes. Missy Tessa, who said that I threw my brother over a banister, threatened me again. Because Canada don't put up with the bullying shit. They don't. Leave my kids the fuck alone. Because if I was such a bad parent, they graduated. Natalie can come in and say knitted. Leave me and my family the fuck alone. Because if I have to get an order, I will. If I have to show proof that I took care of somebody's kid and that bitch can't even say thank you. We put him in a special school because he was not behaving. We put him in a school. Brady, you knew that. We put him in a school and he graduated, not because of you, because of us. I was with that baby when he went to the dentist. Remember that, Brandy? I have on green underwear. Where's my green? So we're going to double up and we're going to start covering Jen again, right? We're going to do that. Well, cool. Go ahead and do that. But if you guys want to call me hoes, who the fuck was in Clint's inbox? Are you guys hoes? Was Courtney a hoe? Was KK a hoe? Was Lauren Marie a hoe? Yes. I've never been a hoe. Ever. So if you guys want to say that I was inappropriate when I had Brandy's kid, who do you think slept on the couch? Me. So when the fuck was I inappropriate? I don't give a fuck what you say. In fact, I think that you might be the stepmom's around. Stepmom's around. It's not your business, former chair dad, now bully. Let me tell you something. When you're a firefighter or you're a nurse or you work for an ambulance person, you take an oath that you will protect people. And that oath doesn't stop when you get your last paycheck and you retire. When you take an oath, that doesn't say anything about fucking bullying people. You, CC Truck, you're a bully. Don't you ever accuse me of being manic and spiraling. You go over there and you talk to that bee who talks 50 miles a minute and stays online way more than I do. Don't you ever judge me. Don't you ever tell me that I'm manic when you have a fucking woman over there in a bee filter. Don't you ever diagnose me again. Ever. Ever. Because I give zero fucks what you guys think anymore. I don't. Don't you ever diagnose me, you bully. Because I would like to think that you have some kind of mental illness if you're in every room that talks about me. You fucking bully. Bully. That's what you are. You're a bully. At least I go live. At least I stand up proud. At least I don't give a shit that fucking 10, 11 people are covering me. Really? I am nowhere where I used to be years ago, ever. And do you know that I was on supervised probation? So I was required to take my medication. I was required to talk to my therapist. When I first got out, I had one of those things that Nevi had on. So how do you guys care? Why do you care? CC Truck bully. Why do you care? If I was repeating the past, I'm not going after Brooke. You know why? Because Brooke was one of the few people that didn't go after me. Brooke also gets bullied because she has nice hair, because she's smart. You want to sit and call Brooke Graham? You want to call Brooke Graham a fucking bully? She's had her job. Docs, that's the only thing you motherfuckers got on her. I don't give a shit what any of you think about Brooke because AC's a drunk. So you guys want to go after her? Why? Because she's a good decorator? Why don't you go over and judge Sophie with her gray, frizzed out hair, who covered me now twice, who looks like an Annabelle doll and talks like this, who had my mother-in-law up on her panel. You guys are a bully. And I guarantee you, if I showed all those videos from back in the day, somebody will look at them. Why don't you shut the fuck up, Destiny? I don't owe you anything. You're a liar. I never once showed you a bad picture, you liar. Stay away from my family. You understand that? Destiny, stay away from my family. Do you understand that? Figure out your relationship with your mother and shut the fuck up. And you're an adult now. You threaten me again, Destiny? Don't threaten me. So you want to be left out of something, why don't you tell your hoe mother to stay offline? Because she's the one who started this. You understand that, Destiny? What part of that don't you get? I was kind to you. And if you really want me to be honest, Destiny, do you remember when you ran away that night? Who was your mom mad at? I'll wait. Stay out of my room and stay away from my family. Understood? And worry about yourself and your life. So what's the problem with Brooke? Brooke has a job. She's funny. She makes wreaths. She was a good friend to somebody that passed away. You guys order pizzas to her home. Why? Because she gets drunk and because we have fun. Really? I love Brooke. I really do. Anybody that takes an oath to save somebody's life is good people. And I really, 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 really care about her. Brett is begging for one of you to interview him about losing his wife to YouTube phone bones. I declined. Brett, you're disgusting. You don't know shit about me, you toothless weirdo. So you and AC are sharing women? Got it. Andrea, thank you for coming in. And they're not called interviews. It's just called putting somebody on a panel. Do I have to cover anything else? I really don't. I think I'm going to cover AC, the little psychopath. Thank you. And I don't know what's going on with Sly. If Sly is listening, I would like to speak to her on IG and show her proof about stuff. Maybe have her talk to somebody that lived with me and can verify about stuff. You guys have ordered pizzas. One came from the Giddler. Oh, Brandy's fucking psycho. She's so psycho. Beating the fuck out of kids. Hiding food. She was inappropriate. In fact, sat on somebody's lap that I was accused of doing something. Brandy? I didn't steal your husband. In fact, I just helped him out. You want to talk about you stealing? You want me to talk about you stealing from somebody in the family? Do you want me to talk about how nobody in the family liked you? You want me to talk about that, Brandy? Do you want me to talk about why you guys get on Kendra? Brandy, do you want me to talk about that? You want me to interview the swinger guys? Do you want me to, Brandy? Oh, they have dirt on AC. You keep putting that fucking IG post up, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to show proof because I don't like you, AC. You don't know anything about me, and I think you have a crush on Clint. No man is going to sit in a Discord and watch everything I do. And yes, you do simp for Jules. You did. So you don't know shit about what's going on in my life. You don't. And because my kids are respectful, if you hit them up, they're going to be respectful back. Nobody, step parent or anything, needs to be online. So shut up. And by the way, I do drive, Jules. You don't drive. So you guys go ahead and call me what you want to. I have a surgery coming up, and I'm just going to do it. And let me tell you this. If I want to go over to somebody's panel, bitch, you better not be sniping me. But if you do, we'll go more into your life. Do you remember, Jules, how you showed a picture of Jugs' daughter, who was a minor? Do you remember, Jules, giving out somebody's naked pictures? Do you remember, Jules, how you tormented the fuck out of Real Entertainment and you got pissed off when Nurse Jen came in and told everybody that he had passed away, and you got pissed off because it cut in on your life? Do you remember, Jules, how 5 fucking years ago you started this shit with me? Do you remember, Jules, when you went over to Sinister or Chi-Chi's house? Do you know that you couldn't leave my name out of your mouth? And Chi-Chi actually, do you remember, Jules? Do you remember, Jules, how you said you're not able to drive and you couldn't make a trip to Ohio, but you told Vixie that you would fucking do it? Do you remember, Jules, how you had the stepmother in your fucking room? Do you remember, Jules, when all that shit happened, that you kicked Camden and the stepmother out because you didn't agree? In fact, you didn't agree with Clint or his mother because you booted him out of the room. Jules Soflo, the guy that you talked about his record, do you know that he had the same record when you were up there on his panel? Do you remember that, Jules? How you support people when it doesn't benefit you? Do you remember, Jules, how you said that you were a graphic designer and you turned your best friend onto prostitution? Do you remember, Jules, how you were on TV doing protesting and stuff like that, and then you were feeding kittens, and you've yet to do anything like that? Show your cat.
Power off.
Show your face. Do you remember how you got pissed off at Brooke, your dot? You got pissed off at Brooke, right? Because she didn't answer the phone because her fucking family had COVID, as if. You remember that? You remember how you said January 13th was your day? Why don't you show proof? Clint, babe. It's astounding that we have a burner phone. Show proof that you talked to him. Show proof. I'm in a bad mood, so don't tell me what I need to do. Clinton, can I have your burner phone, please? Babe, can I have your burner phone? Can I have your burner phone?
My burner phone.
Mm-hmm. Can I have your burner phone?
Okay.
Can you bring it to me?
Yeah.
Do you have a burner phone? Do you know every time I talk to my husband about that stupid shit that he gets mad at me? Do you know my husband is going to do what he wants? And do you understand that I wasn't a last resort?
I couldn't afford one right now.
Exactly. We can't afford it because we pay bills. We don't get to live and mooch off the government like Jules does. So what that we split up? You sniping me, Jules? Let's go in there. Let's take a look because you love it. You love it. What do you mean not online? You sniping me, Jules? Why is it that you go live for 3 hours, Jules, and you never say that you have to take a bathroom break? You must have a bladder like nobody's business. Since you wanted to tell everybody I ripped my cabinet door off and beat Clint with it. Bitch, that stuff is complete wood. I weigh, what, 120 pounds? Stop lying on me. Mike and Clint never did it. Stop lying on me. Hello. I am wonderful. Can you call me back, please? Thank you. Not for $700, like AC said. So how would you know? It wouldn't be $700 because I get paid doing this. You dipshit. I don't get cash apps like Jules does. You're supposed to report that. Every time you get cash apps and it changes, you're supposed to report that to the Social Security office. You are. Don't compare me to Jules. But I wasn't a predator when I was in your room. Right? Lisa, if I ever needed you to verify that I was in there in the hive and why Jules got rid of me, can you verify that? Yeah. In 2023. In 2023. Keep it up. I wasn't of sound mind for the last fucking time. You dipshit. I was thin. I didn't know what was going on. I thought my husband was dead. So shut up. I was at the police station, not even knowing what the fuck was going on. So shut up. Calling my police station, calling them retarded. Begging them and check on her. Thinking that Michael was passing kidney stone. I was so fucked up. Thank you. Do you know that back in the day, and I still have this, do you know that Jules and Clark sent me a link to buy something off a dispensary? Do you guys know how illegal that is when somebody sends you a link to a dispensary so they can purchase something and send it to you? So people want to come in my room and you don't like them, block them, because I am team nobody. I like who I like, and I will go wherever I please. Do you remember Jen Bailey 2020, 2021? 2022 was pretty damn good. Oh, you want to go? Sophie announced yesterday I was threatening her. Are you kidding me, Sophie? Sophie, you mod for a guy. This drops the N word. Sophie? So it's all fun and games when you guys bully people and get other people to go after people, but then you're like, baby, I was threatened. Okay. And I will say this to anybody. If you don't like me, that's fine. I don't care whether you like me or not, but just keep in mind that some of you guys, we were cool when I got out. So get the dates. So every time you guys play something, just know in 2023, I was having drug withdrawals and I was fucked up. All right. Ooh. What you're not going to do. And girl, you've threatened me too, by the way. I still have her IG stuff. You should have freaking thanked me when I gave you Maria's paperwork when you guys hated her. But, all right. I'm going to go in here since Jewels wants to lie about everything. Oh, that's beautiful. Hey, Clint, you got that burner phone? I would we get. Jules is criticizing my makeup. You're criticizing my makeup. Are you kidding me? Girl, you look like fucking She-Ra. You're a fucking bee that floats with little itty bitty. Oh my God. Jules, get some fucking help. You're a bee with pointy teeth. Oh my God, guys. And then it's got this little eye and it's like, oh my God, guys. And you didn't even like KK at the time. In fact, on KK's intake video, you were in there telling the dude about what she did to me and Clint. Do you remember the skulls after 2023 when you said this shit was wrong? Do you remember that? How you made me and Clint a skull after you said our cat? Absolutely. Don't you ever tell me I don't contribute to the world. You don't know a damn thing about me. Don't you dare tell me what I contribute and what I don't contribute. When I hit the end button, my makeup looks like shit. My makeup looks like shit. But I'm a little bee. I'm a little bee floating around with my little eyeball like that. Right. So let's see who's in the chat. They really hate it when I go in there. And some of you guys I was friends with. And maybe we'll talk about our memories on how you guys hated Jules. Maybe. And you guys don't think that Jules stalks me? I'll give you a reason to stream me, Jules. How about this? I'll give you a reason to stream me. Does anybody have any videos of Jules? Would you guys like for me to play the interview where the sister was interviewing? Because I would think that the sister would know more about Jules. Do you remember that, Jules? You want me to play the interview so you can sit and act like it doesn't bother you? Because when the interview was done, towards the end of it, you hit the sister up. Why'd you hit the sister up, Jules? Why is it that you don't go help out with your elderly father? Huh? Why aren't you doing that, Jules? Why aren't you doing an animal rescue? Why are you so obsessed with me? Can somebody hook me up with a video? I don't give a fuck. And now you're about to hear it 168 times because I'm going to drill it in people's heads that this woman supported a man who beat people. She sat there and watched it. How's Gil, Jules? You remember Gil? You remember Gil, the guy whose balls you tickled? Do you remember that? Do you remember old ass Gil? No, Cindy. Believe you me, and it's not stressing me out. I have my blood pressure taken today. I take nifedipine and I take carvedilol. My blood pressure is fine. I have just had it. I've had it. I'm more entertaining than Jules. Jules doesn't do any content at all. Jules does no content. But you wait. God forbid you have somebody in your family that is so bad off that they turn to somebody like Glenwood. And the only thing that they get after 3 tricks a day and they get the fuck beat out of them. Now, keep in mind, I don't give a fuck. I'm crazy, but that bitch is over there manic as hell as a bee. Don't come in here and diagnose me. Do not. Because I'm not the only one who gets a crazy check. Don't come in and diagnose me. Because Jen 2023 was about 90 pounds and had black hair. So don't judge me. Well, then don't stay in here. This one wants me to have a nervous breakdown. It's not going to happen. Stay tuned for the black hair. What you going to do? What you going to do, Mockingbird? Do you know how bad it would look if I had to go to inpatient? Because when you go to inpatient, you actually talk to a social worker. In fact, if I end up in the hospital, I'll request to have a social worker. In fact, Jules, I've shown your channel to everybody and they think you're fucking cuckoo. Keep it up. I will show your channel to anybody and everybody to show what you've done. They graduated because of their stepmoms. Bullshit. Bullshit. Very laughable. And you have no idea. You have no idea. Because if that person cared, she wouldn't be online talking to Brandy. Do you remember vodka? Whoever you might be, vodka, leaving vodka out so minors could drink it. Do you remember that, ma'am? Giving out pot cartridges. Do you remember that, ma'am? Okay. I'm going to play something you would love to hear, and then you'll stop. Okay. I know that George gave me a live. Oh, yeah, I'm going to. Okay. He did nothing against you. You took what he said different than anyone else. You can't even take accountability. I'm on the side who's right. Who the fuck are you? You always make yourself a victim, of course. AC, Brett, and all these people are now attacking him because he was friends with you and you stabbed him in the back again. Jonas, what? Oh, I know who you are. Okay. I didn't realize the bitch was going to snipe me. I thought she would have been with her dude. That's what I was doing today. Cleaning, going to a doctor's appointment, having to talk to anesthesia. That's what I was doing today. I wasn't doing what Jules did. Okay. She was on the news. She is cloudy because if she wasn't cloudy, then she wouldn't have sat there feeding baby kittens and then never do anything else. You didn't graduate, Jules. If you were a graphic designer, why are you doing this online? Because you have nothing better to do. Because I pay for your shit. I pay for your weed. I pay for everything for you. And that's why you got mad that Sly started covering me. You don't own me, ma'am. All right, Jewels. Hmm. And shout out to the people that come in here. Those are the real cool people. All right. Yeah, because you're starting to piss me off. Oh, yeah. Jules is so jealous. You are jealous of anybody that has anything. You guys are hate on him like, yep. All right. Terry calls her Sesame Street. All right. All right. Okay. Where are you, Cooch? Did you block me, Cooch? Cooch, did you block me? Where are you, Cooch? Oh, I know who Sally Mae is, too. Go Eagles. Cooch! Cooch, did you block me? Oh, there's Penny, possibly Penny. We got Vicky, authority check. Cooch! Betty Follett. Did you block me? Can you send me something on IG? You didn't block me? Cooch! Okay. Where's Chi Chi anyway? Yeah, Cooch, can you send me an IG thing? Just be like, hey, Jen, how are you? Please. I am going to try to get some. Thanks, Coach. How much you want to bet Maria's community tab is blowing up? Okay. There you are. Thank you, girl. Everything unblocked? Yeah. Okay. You haven't heard it, Andrea? See, here's the thing. Not everybody's heard the interview. I mean, we put out paperwork, Anne's put out paperwork, and you guys are so blind. You guys are mothers and wives, and you guys are online. What about your fucking husbands? Do they eat? You guys got some nerve, some nerve. Okay. Maybe one day we'll play the IG videos. Okay. There we go. There we go. Now, let's go ahead and put it on speaker. Power on. Bluetooth pairing. And Maria, you was in here during the interview, girl.
One of the girl's mother committed suicide. And the girl was upset because she got locked up.
Now, I would think nobody is jealous of Sophie. Are you kidding me? Ain't nobody jealous of her in that filter. Ain't nobody jealous of you, girl. Nobody. Tap to unmute.
Because she got locked up.
Here we go. And by the way, she ran Lily off. I am not jealous of Sophie. Are you out of your mind?
In an apartment, and I'm going to move in with Julie.
So I would think the sister would know. All right. Okay. She is with her life. Where's your fucking husband, Sophie? And Sophie is racist.
I am Junior. I call Junior. I always call Junior. I call Junior, but he is my baby brother.
Okay, wonderful. And so he was charged with sex trafficking. Is that correct?
Yes, he was.
Okay. And can you just tell us? So we've heard about how that case went down from two different individuals in the community and her side of things.
Right.
And can you tell us a little bit about how that charge came to be and about how about your family's experience with her?
Okay, so that charge came to be because my brother was dating her.
Snipe
and
this,
realized he was a
bitch.
nut, and he tried to get away from her. And when he did get away from her, and moved on with his life, she retaliated by going to the FBI and creating this whole story and scenario about my brother being a sex trafficker.
So you hear it. She got mad and to take it out on him, she went to the FBI. Jules, who says you're not supposed to abuse anything. So she went to the FBI and lied because she was pissed off at Glenwood.
To the FBI, and there was no truth to that when she went to tell them that.
Right. I mean, it's a little complicated because they had something going on. I'm not really clear with it, but I do know that my brother himself advertised himself on Backpage. He was a drug addict, and he wasn't a good.
And Jules and her pinned out eyes. I don't think you fell and tripped on the stove, but you did have a crack problem. You admitted that.
One. I mean, not a good one, but you know what I mean. Any harm that he did was always to himself. Okay. So I know he had posted a picture of himself on Backpage, and he was selling himself, and she knew it because they were in on it together. In the interim, he met two girls.
Okay, so I guess he was selling himself as well. So you guys want to get on Clint for being some sort of way, but you girl.
And they were young girls. I guess they were like, I don't even know how old they were, but they weren't like 15, 14. It wasn't like that. And
How long after she went to the FBI, and how long in between that and him meeting these?
Oh, and
Maria, okay,
remember
okay.
Maria,
From what I know,
how you and Paul, who I thought was a therapist, and he got me and Clint all riled up because, and you knew about the video. I didn't hit him. I was like this. But do you remember Maria and Paul, how you guys gave me the phone number to the FBI to call on Jules? Do you remember Paul, how you used to talk about Cooch sexually? Do you remember Paul? You remember that stinkfish? You guys wanted me to call the FBI because I will never forget that. I had a little piece and it was on our nightstand. You guys wanted me to call the FBI. I did not. Liars.
know is this, that I can't tell you the whole dynamic that went on between the two girls, her and him, but somehow, I guess, he discussed it with her about the two girls that he met. But what he told me was that he met these two girls from Backpage, and they hung in 3 days, or it was 2 or 3 days. They decided to go, they were in Chicago, they decided to go to Wisconsin to cop some drugs. Okay. The girl asked him to drive the car because something about her license or whatever. And so he said, I'll drive the car, but you have to hold the drugs. That was the deal. So they agreed. So he drove the car, picked up the drugs, coming back, they're holding the drugs, both of the girls. And I guess he blew a stop sign or a red light, and cops pulled him over and realized that the car was not insured. It had no paper.
How dare you tell me that I need to get offline? If you really, really, really cared about Jules, then you would advise for her to get offline. That's why so many people call wellness checks, because she fucking is cuckoo. Don't come over here and think that you have the right to judge me. You go back over there to Snipey McSniping. Don't you ever tell me to log off. If you guys care about her, you tell her to log off. I didn't come out of your slimy canal.
Paperwork on it, and the girl that actually owned the car had a suspended license. So they took them all down. Then they found out the two girls had warrants. They let my brother go.
No.
After a couple of days, they identified who he was and they let him go. So I guess he must have had conversation with Julie about it and whatnot.
Did you bail
Other
him
than
out?
that, he was like, he only knew them for no more than 3 days.
At this point, was he aware that she had gone to the FBI?
She hadn't gone yet because they were still together. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So the
Tattletale.
thing is that the girls were incarcerated because they had warrants, so they couldn't get out. They were stuck in jail. One of them, she was a really bad drug addict, and
Jonah,
apparently
get down.
her mother
Come on,
committed
get down.
suicide while she was in jail.
So the girl that was in jail, come on, get down. You're fine. Come on. Come on, go. Let's go. Come on, go. Thank you. Don't you ever, ever accuse me of beating an animal. Don't you tell me what the hell I need to do. If you guys don't want to hear this, then don't stay.
So she blamed my brother for that, because they all got arrested from him blowing the sign. So somehow, at some point, I don't know what the timeline was, but at some point, my brother left Julie. Okay, my brother left her at some point. Okay, and she went to the FBI to made up all these stories about him. And the FBI was like, okay, well, you have to give us proof. So the proof was, I guess, they looked back.
Okay. Let's play something else. What about the video from 2024 when I left the hive and you crybabied about it? How about that? If anybody has anything that you want to send me that she has said, and you know what, Jules? I have a video actually where you said that you hated me and I got threatened. You want to play that, Jules? They are brainwashed. She's a cult leader. You are. You're a cult leader. You have literally gone after everybody. Everybody. Just know, keep in mind, she is doxed. Every one of you. So when Sly wasn't simping for you anymore, then you want to talk about something. Who in the hell looks up somebody's fucking records? What is it your business if she had to go to court? What is it your business for any of you guys when I was in jail to check my stuff? Why do you think that you have that right, Jules? Because it's okay. What does that say about you? You're a cuckoo. You're a stalker. You are absolutely a stalker. You have stalked me. You're a stalker. And that's why you won't cover anybody else, because you don't want that heat from them. Yeah. In fact, there was a woman, a neighbor, that Jules had a bike and the tires were flat. Do you know what Jules did? She called the police and had that woman arrested. I didn't know. I don't know. Hey, Nevi, with your buffalo shoulders. Nevi, how are your buffalo shoulders doing? I give 0 fucks about that ring because it was only 1/18. I have a good ring. Why do you care, Nevi? Do you enjoy the video of me and Clint having sex? Do you like that, you little perv? You like that, Nevi? You like that? You're also a stalker. Get your restitution paid and shut up. Freak. You can't even buy your fucking family eggs. But you sure loved Clint when he was giving you money every day, didn't you? You sure loved his mom when they bought you a laptop, didn't you? And you're not KK. Who cares? We're on the grinder. I'm on the grinder. Why do you care? Good. So spend the next 7 years and actually obey the law. And by the way, when you drive, 10 and 2, girl. And by the way, don't wear turtlenecks because you look like Big Ed from 90 Day. Go pay your fucking restitution. You're not KK. That's Colby. You aren't Clint's manager. What'd you think he was going to do? Move out to Florida? Yeah, they did scam Clint. And Jules and her weren't cool. They call her the community bicycle. And she's got a man. A whole ass laptop. And wanted Clint to pay for her StreamYard. But Clint was in love with Lauren. You guys are... Now, I'm going to have to play this because Nevi... Now, does this sound like a woman that didn't want Clint. Does this sound like a woman who didn't want Clint? Listen to this damn grifter.
So my flight is delayed, which means I get to start my first color page of the day. And if you're curious, this is called.
You didn't like Clint?
It's so.
You didn't like Clint?
So that since you already know, since our minds are so much alike, he showed me the house, and it is. It's very nice. I was like, oh my god, it's so nice.
But it's in Ohio.
It's in Ohio. And then, you know, I made like some type of like joke, like, well, I guess you definitely have no interest in hooking up with me because.
Hooking up with you? I thought you didn't like Clint. So you're using my husband because you know that he's of money. You wanted him to move out to Florida to take care of you and your kids. Clint can't even take care of a chia pet. So you weren't obsessed with Clint? You didn't like Clint? You didn't like Clint?
So that since you already know, since our minds are so much alike,
Your
he
mind
showed
is
me
so
the house,
much alike.
and it is. It's very nice. I was like, oh my god, it's so nice.
But
It's in Ohio. And then, you know, I made like some type of like joke, like, well, I guess you definitely have no interest in hooking up with me because I'll never live in Ohio. So I'll let you know, bitch, I don't give a fuck if the Taj Mahal was your house in Ohio.
As if. She doesn't give an F if it's the Taj Mahal. But I thought you said that you guys weren't going to be together. You said hook up. And you know what? Here's the thing. Glazer. That was when we were broken up.
Oh, first of all, you're you.
And no thank
Second
you.
of all, no thank you. I'm going to leave city life to go live by Jen Bailey.
You said hook up. So you wanted Clinton to go out there after you extorted money from them because nobody knew that you had those charges. You didn't even tell Clinton that. So y'all were catfishing him and messing with him. Let me tell you something. You have no idea what you got my husband thinking about doing. I was not his last resort. I was just somebody that he was really upset with. And honest to God, most of you hoes that he talks to, he's bitching about me. He drove to Ohio for me. He didn't go to Florida for you, no neck nevy. You wanted to use him for his money. So no, thank you. And it was so nice, but it's in Ohio.
So, and about the money, like, I don't know, a few days ago, because he works, like, you know, the overnight shift.
I wonder
And
how everybody
then-
knows.
He got off, like, a little early. And then, you know, and we're texting, he's like, oh, have you had breakfast yet? Do you want, he's like, do you want breakfast? I'm like,
Of course
what do you
you
mean do I
do.
want breakfast? He's like, if you're hungry, let me send you money for breakfast. I don't want.
You're getting older. I know you need to be
Of
taking
course you
vitamins.
I want to give Bane the best support I can, and I know Chewy.
Okay. You want to skip over the Glenwood part? Okay. We'll just have to find another video. You know what's weird is when Lauren came in, when I was doing my crafts, I colored a picture for her. Do you know when I got out and I was simping for Jules? Do you know that I did all those Christmas trees and everything? She loved them then. We used to do the Dollar Tree thing. Me and Lisa did. Because it was so nice. All right. Let's see here. Jewels. Your cam slip. That's what you look like, and you want to sit there and talk about other people? Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Hmm. Tomorrow's my husband's birthday, so I will not be live. I wish that Amzie was in here. I love playing this video. If you guys can talk to Amzie, ask her to come in here. There's a video that I loved playing because she really lit into Jules and Clark. Hmm. Yes, Cooch. Thank you. You're so hot too. Hmm. Cooch, I wish you would go back to your. Of course, she's going to skip over it. Cooch. All right. You guys send everything about her. Expose her for who she is, because then it's going to show anybody that supports her. That's what they support. Do you know how many women get lost because they become hookers? Or nighttime workers? Do you know that how many women never get back home to their families? And this is who Jules is. You cannot say that you had nothing to do with it because you designed the back page that. Did you guys provide condoms for these women? Did they ever get any money, or did you guys just give them drugs? Hi, sweetheart. Nevi stopped in. No neck Nevi stopped in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She came in and said she loves you. She can never live without you.
What was that? What was in here?
Cooch, you need to. Are you leaving?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not leaving?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you to the person that donated $20. I appreciate it because people like that, they don't care what Maria and Jules and Sophie think. I have a right to make an income. I do. Because God knows I paid a lot of your bills. Oh, look at Carrie. Hey, Clint, this is Carrie. Look at her over. Jen, you are being manic again and spinning. Am I manic, Clint?
Not currently. Come on.
Get
leave
on
her
out of
alone.
here, simpy nerve.
Come
I hate when people say that. I hate when people say that.
Penguin kisses. Eskimo.
Okay.
Leave her alone. Come on.
Nope, no remorse. Watching women get beat down. Mm-hmm. What kind of person enjoys that? You just sit there and you watch women. God, you're so gross. Why did you not get in trouble for going to the FBI and lying? Why did you not get in trouble? Carrie, you need to get out of here. I didn't know nothing about you 5 years ago. I didn't know nothing about you 4 years ago. I didn't know anything about you 3 years ago. I didn't know anything about you 2 years ago. And the only thing I do know about you was when you were being fake and we talked about eating asparagus. Get on out of here. So laughable. I can't, dude. Not. Hold, please. Talking, I'm just. Hold on, Aries. Does it match the gem miss liability? Daddy's disappointment. Hey, Daddy's disappointment. I'm sorry. Okay. On another note, your dog was sitting on your pillow. You better wash it before you go to sleep because you might get pink eye. Which pillow was it? Was it this pillow, miss liability, or our Daddy's disappointment? Which pillow was it? I'll just wash both the sheets. Come here, Mama. We got to see who's. Let's see who the problem is. Hold on. Oh, no. Jules dated a pimp. My husband's not a pimp. Okay, who's the problem? Did you get the name of shit show because you had anal leakage? I ain't never had no anal leakage. I don't put things up my butt. Okay, who's the problem? Is Daddy disappointment the problem? She is so mad because she wants her treat. Watch. The orange one. Okay, I'm going to wash both the sheets. Is Daddy's disappointment? Is she the problem? No, you're not the problem. Is Miss Liability? Wait, is Glazer the problem? Well, she just sighed. And what about Carrie Taylor? Where's Carrie? Where's Aunt Carrie? Where's Carrie? You don't know? See, she knows who Carrie is. All right, is Glazer the problem? Yep, you're the problem. Now she's going to jump up there and get her treat. See? All right. Let me go ahead and get y'all modded. See, I have time today. I got all my stuff done. All of it. The only thing I'm a little pissed off about is this surgery that I have to get. What do you mean, why are your comments being deleted? We might have, I don't think that they're getting deleted, honey. I think that there are certain words that I have blocked. That was for AC. You missed the whole joke. Oh, for AC. AC, you have leakage? That's unfortunate. You know what? Instead of buying beer, you can get one of those jugs of wine and it's got the little cork in it. Just put that motherfucker right on up there. Maybe Jules can get out that old horsewhip. I couldn't imagine having leakage out of my butt. That's got to be unfortunate. And I don't care. I am kink shaming because that's not, to me, normal. All right. Somebody sent me a message. Okay. Who's deleting comments? Let me see who I have modded. Let me take care of it, Miss Daddy's Disappointment. I'm sorry. So let's see who my mods are. Well, Aries is about to be a mod. Okay, here's what I can do. Daddy's Disappointment, do you mind for this live if I put you a managing mod and I give you a wrench? Do you mind doing that, Miss Daddy's Disappointment? All right. Can't block her then. Maybe it's my anal seepage. Orange dog. Okay, do you mind? I'll make you managing. Well, I don't know if I want to make you managing mod, but I'll go ahead and wrench you. Is that okay? It's a protection wrench. Just let me know. I'm taking care of it. All right. No, Glazer, you are not modding. Okay. Trying to look. I don't really see anything here. Wait a minute. I'm going to tell you something, Carrie T. If you think that anybody that threatens me, that I will not go and report that, I'm going to tell you something, Carrie T. Number one, you're bigger than me. You could absolutely smash my fist in. I'm going to tell you something. If you threaten me again, Carrie T, because you're bigger than me, you could eat me. Do not threaten me ever. Because Jules said if Sly comes, she'll have her thrown in jail. Don't threaten me. Hey, Maria. Hey, Hamburglar. How you doing, Maria? That's you. Because you made fun and made racial comments about somebody named Mufongo. Did you forget the one that you posted, the monkey and everything? So what's up, Maria? Is your husband still in the couch? Or do you have him in the basement? Well, you're in Florida. You wouldn't have a basement. So do you have him chained to a couch? I don't see rainbow. Is he chained to a couch, Maria? Did you like posting fucking a minor in a bathing suit, Maria? Maria, did you like drawing horns on somebody's head? Maria, did you like posting of my kids? Maria the doxer? That's you. That's you. How's Ashley? Maria. By the way, your governor sucks. Your governor sucks, Maria. Because she's a psycho. All right. Bitter, are you still in here? Because I can't see you. So you guys are coming in under. Got it. We got all day. Lenny AC, are you still hanging with the pedos and not paying child support? Well, you tried to bail one out. Don't you ever call me a giddler. Ever. You know shit about me. Never been in trouble for it. Ever. I do not have paperwork, but your buddy who's in jail for serving 20 years. Hey, Carrie. I'm going to tell you guys another thing too. If I lose my channel, I have 7 days. I'm telling you, I don't know if you've seen Mean Girls, but I will get George all up in the shit. I'm telling you what, I will play one of you against the other one. I'll put out your guys' secrets that you told me since you want to turn, and then I'll put out the other person's secrets. The only people I will not show your secrets. I don't think I can do that. And honestly, AC played gay porn on my thing. Plus, we have a weight requirement. He played 2 men making love. And you men got the nerve to be calling somebody the F word. Are you kidding me? Like this guy is wearing, wait, you know what? That might have not been your wife's panties. It might have been the one that you hung out with, AC. And go get that Brazilian wax. You're nasty. Hey, Juice, I don't know if you're the real one or not. Hey, Nevi, guess what? I can go into Sandman's room now. You can't. You can't. Why don't you come in here and say hi to everybody? Huh? Nevi? Whether Juice is real or Sandman, I bet you, Nevi, that I'm like a breath of fresh air to them. Because you know what? I wouldn't be like, hey, what's up, Sandman? Hey, can I borrow $1? I wouldn't do that. Hey, Carrie. But like my friends, I wouldn't say anything. I wouldn't do that. But I will just sit up here. I will give stuff out like it's a freaking slam book. And then one's going to go, oh my God, you didn't know that I had wide walls, crampons. Okay, thanks, Daddy's disappointment. And no, I will never work anything out with a guy that looks worse. My hair looks like shit. Well, Maria, if you think that you look good, I don't know what to tell you. And I don't give a shit, Maria. You look like Rocky Dennis. And Rocky Dennis was a wonderful person and he looked good. But Maria, you do look like Rocky Dennis. I'm not putting you down. Maybe he's in your family. But you do look like Rocky Dennis. Maria Diarrhea. Maria Diarrhea. The days that you guys getting on me, obviously, there's got to be something going on. Maria Diarrhea. It's about to be springtime, Maria. Are you going to be flying a kite? Maria. Remember how you lied and blamed it on SoFlo? Remember how you told everybody that somebody broke in your craft room? You said it was SoFlo. Your words, not mine. You did. Do you remember when you said that you had a foreign exchange student? Because you and I used to talk all the time, Maria. We talk when you were at work because I have that. You told me that you had a son that was a one of those people that come and visit out of the country. You remember that, Maria? Maria, do you remember how when you talked to Paul that you were spreading rumors and shit? Do you remember how you didn't like Sophie? Do you remember that, Maria? Do you remember, Maria, whether it was a parody or not, both of us had suckers in our mouth. Maria, remember all the horrible shit that you've done, Maria. Maria, do you remember how you said that I was doing a certain something to Noelle, but yet you're friends with her? You are. Maria, do people know that you used to mod for Roadhog and only he went after me and George? Do you remember that, Maria? Married Maria? Maria is the Antichrist. And Maria, if you're such a badass, why do you only cover me? I'm going to tell you this. Anne was the best thing that ever happened to you. And that's another one who's real fucked up. You ain't got shit to do with your family either, Maria. You really, really, really don't. for you to sit and talk about somebody else when your family life is not very stellar. And I don't care if Steven hangs out over there, but we talk in IG, Maria, and leave my mods alone, Maria. I know how y'all work. What was I about to play? Hey, Secret, do you know how you and I were friends behind the scenes and you didn't want Maria to know that we were friends? Because I have your phone number. Remember that, Secret Treasures? After you told me to unalive myself in a shower, Linda, do you remember? I have your phone number, Secret Treasures. We used to be friends and you didn't like Maria. Do you want to explain yourself? I don't like you either. Miss Mickey, do you remember when you were my informant and told me stuff? Saying. Just saying. Y'all should have let me alone, and now I'm in a bad mood. I have to get surgery, and I got threatened. You can use the girlfriend and the money, right? Shit you've done to your sister. Having your family literally beg for you to get offline. Now you calling people hoes. I am so tired. Okay, you can come up. Deadly's live as well. Sylvie, thank you. I love you. Okay. Do you think they're mad at me? I wish me and Daddy's Disappointment could work things out. I really do. I used to love Daddy's Disappointment. She was so freaking pretty and I like her. Daddy's Disappointment, I wish that you would come in and we could talk. I really do. Because I really liked her. And you know who else I miss? I miss PMR. The last time we talked, she was doing a house and it had a strip club in it. I do miss PMR. I miss a lot of people from the community. I wish it would go back to what it was because nobody understands anything that's going on. I remember, no, she wouldn't have a channel and you're playing on a band of Asian. So I'm telling you what, guys, mine comes down. I guarantee you it's going to be Armageddon. I promise you guys. I promise you. I go down, we're all, and I'm the one that's going to be on the door, not you hoes. Oh, yeah. She's told people to pull up. Jules, you're bigger. Jules, what are you going Jules, why do you care? Go get a job. I actually have something a few hours a night. Why do you care, Jules? Like, you're a weirdo. You seriously are a weirdo. You are right up there with Maria. Oh, okay. Let's look and see what Maria put on. Maria's, okay. Okay, Maria's corner. Maria's. Okay, hold on. Jen, I'm still here, but I have to be honest. I worry about your mental health and I can never predict how you're going to respond when I'm coming from a place of, I do. Okay. When people do say things to me, I get defensive about it. And I've actually told Clinton and other people that I do get mad. The people that care about me, I'm sorry. And don't worry about my mental health. I promise you, if I need to get a hold of somebody or something, I'll tell my husband. I promise you. I just am angry about a lot of stuff and I'm being very indignant and I'm sorry. I want to tell you that I'm sorry and I will not do that again to you because I really do like you. And I think that you've got it too. Like when people are mean to you. And I think that you've also helped me out with crafts. And if you want to give me some more, I'd love to do them. I just can't promise that I'm not going to misbehave, but I do miss you. Ooh, I got something from my friend. Let's see what it is. Whenever I get something from this person, it is good. It is good. I just got a message. Well, that's your opinion. You don't have the right to diagnose somebody. Just like Carrie Taylor, I'm telling you what, these threats are not going to go unanswered because you guys are bigger than me and I'm tired of you guys threatening me. It is exploitation, daddy's disappointment. Only because I'm not saying that I'm a victim right now. In 2023, you guys were doing this before. You guys were. I remember when Nails with Rachel, if you guys would know that person. I remember back when Jules actually did give a shit about me. And I remember I think I was like really, really bad. And you know what? Nails from Rachel came in and checked on me. That's how close we used to be. That Jules actually cared about my life. Well, that's up to you. I would have to say if somebody's going to make an opinion about me, then I have to know, I mean, do you have mental health issues? I'm just saying because it's got to come from a place where maybe you're feeling something mentally or whatever. Don't diagnose somebody. I'm sorry. Because the thing is when people come in with you, it gets me in some sort of way. That way, when one of my friends comes in, I take it from them. Yes. Sorry, guys. I had so much on my mind today. What do you mean? Oh my God. All right. I'm getting off track. I'm sorry. Hey, hold on. You guys absolutely, I had a rogue mod. Yes, I did. You assholes. I had a rogue mod because I can't see Seeper. Okay, I'm going to hide you and then unhide you. Go to channel. Hey, Jasmine, Seeper's here. Oh, now I can see you. All right. I don't know who sent this to me, but whenever I get something. Okay. What do I have? I love it. You like it? I love it.
Get asked all the time about how my mom recovered her memory. She just turned 82. Almost no one knows this, but Alzheimer's and dementia have way less.
A 2-pack and a 4-pack. This changes the outlet game. So I'm missing a screw that goes right in the middle just to show you how easy the installation is. This upgrades your outlet to 6 different outlets.
I think it was somebody that did it prior, and I just didn't know because you don't come in. How are you feeling, by the way?
Turn off and it
Following
Okay. We have a little treat for everybody. We're going to Speed. Speed. Okay, we're going to put you at 75. By the way, Super got over something. It was very, very serious. So if you guys want to say, hey, thank you for coming in. It wasn't me. I know. I know. Dudley's probably going to cuss me out today. You never know. All right.
Video was done a while ago. It was back when we put up the video in regards to AC being a deadbeat father.
Now, again, everything that I'm saying is alleged or in my opinion. It is used for only entertainment and possible advertisement. There may be some trigger warnings because when you're on your channel, I'm letting you guys know this is what is going on. Fair use.
So that was already done. So we figured since right now we're doing exposures, we can drop.
So now this is in that guy's opinion. All I'm doing is commenting on what he says. Allegedly, he said that AC is a deadbeat father. That's his opinions. I'm not saying that. Fair
video
use.
now, and you can see it. It was done a while ago. So, you know, fuck it. It's better late than never, right? So
Better late.
you go. Hey, everybody. Man, it's Bob here. All right, let's get to it. You know, AC talked about his bullshit in regards to, you know, he's not a deadbeat father, and you know, cause he paid and blah 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 blah, right? So now, we showed you this picture right here. Now that picture, it just shows you all the dates. We pointed out, you know, different dates to look at. And, you know, I guess people just saw it and just moved along. So, now,
No, I'm not mad at you.
We're going to break down.
Now, I don't know who this guy is, AC, but he said that he's doing an exposure on you. And the only reason that I'm saying anything is because you showed stuff about me. So tit-tat. Aries, hold on. Let me get you modded. Sorry. I'm a little tired today. We got another one sitting there telling me what I need to do. Shush it. Shush it. Shush your mouth. Let me get you modded. Sorry. Where are you? There you are. We got another one sitting there telling me what I need to do. Aries, yes, you were. Shush it. Shush your mouth. Okay. Now you're blue. So this is just an exposure. Again, where are you? There you are. We got another one sitting there telling me what I need to do. Aries, yes, you were. Shush it. All right, let's get to it. Again, thank you for coming in, and everything is a trigger warning. Kimmy, if you're in here, can you write all that down? And another thing, if you guys can drop the link. Ask to leave Alice out of it. What are you talking about? I only mentioned her name once, Carrie. What's going on? You know what, Maria, I'm going to do right now? Do you want me to call her and tell her that the woman who keeps harassing me and Clint, Maria, do you want me to do that? Or do you want me to call one of your family members? Maria, leave my fucking mother-in-law out of it, Maria, or I will get an RO on you. I'll fill it out right while I'm on live because I am done. Because I'm going to tell you something, Maria. First off, it looks bad when you're out of state. Second off, with all the ROs that you have, it'll look bad. And number three, you've threatened me more times than anything. Do you want me to call right now and tell her what you're doing, Maria? Leave families alone. Go get a job. I'm telling you, Maria, on God. I mean it. I will get a TPO on you, Maria. And I can only press for 5 years in Ohio. I will get a TPO on you. It will not look good on you. I mean it. Now, I don't know if that's some real life shit, but I could tell you this, Maria, I probably could get one because I would get all the information just on how you act. You better quit it, Maria. I mean it. And I don't care if the account's you or not. You're not going to call somebody because they have, Maria, you need to get a life. Don't threaten me again. Oh, okay. Maria, I dare you to call. If you call Maria, you know what I'm going to do? You are harassing me. I will take your fucking phone. And when my husband gets home, I will go up to the police station and tell them that you're harassing me, Maria. And I will take screenshots of everything. Do it. I dare you. Do it, Maria. Do it. Give her the link. And here's what I'm going to do, Maria. Do it, Maria. And I will get a TPO on you. Do it, Maria. She knows who you are. But this is what, if you give her the link. Okay. Sorry, guys. Oh, you're really sick, Maria. And you have pew-pews in your house. Okay. For better or for worse. Clue. We're all married couples. We're going to read this for a little bit. And then I may take a break and then go live later. After we give a little money to the apostles and put some more in the paddets, we fell on the floor, so to speak. And thank you, everybody who's coming in. We're going to do some religion for content. And what I covered before, even with Maria, I was just doing a play. We moved from Italy to Corinth and made tents of Paul. We traveled a lot and started out very own nation. And make sure that you tell her what you're doing to her kid. Who prayed to God for a son and he gave us Samuel? John the Baptist thought we wouldn't be married, so we snuffed him out. She knows about Maria. All I'm doing right now is content. I didn't say anything bad. All I said was I believed that Maria came in. I'm not doing anything bad. Let her watch. I was doing a play. Okay. We're going to delve on into this. Let's read. No, it's not, because she is harassing me and I've already told her. All I'm doing is content. Okay. Oh, no, you don't want me to read this. Oh, my God, I will get yelled at. Hold on. Okay. For those that like wrestlers, I have a book that we're going to read. The Ultimate Warrior. A Life Lived Forever. The Legend of WWE Hero. Let's get into it. Isn't he handsome? Okay. This is him right here. Do you guys remember The Ultimate Warrior? For you guys that like that. And there's pictures. Okay. And they give you a little sticker. I think this is Randy Savage. So you get like a little picture of him. Let's see, Maria. What else are you up to today? I haven't said anything bad to Maria. I wasn't even talking. Let's see what you're doing now. And you doxed my kid. All three of them. Do it, Maria. I'm not doing anything but content. Yeah, you're a sick woman, Maria. I'm getting an order on you. The ultimate warrior, a life lived forever. Do it, Maria. By the way, she hates your governor too. Here we go. Here's the ultimate warrior too. Oh my God, this is a good book. Okay, Triple H. Here we go. I didn't mention her kids in a bad way, and I wasn't even saying anything bad. I was doing a play about Maria. I don't know why she thinks everything's about her, but if she wants to lie. It was a night 20 years ago in the making. I stood with eager anticipation and looked over my shoulder and saw one. Maria's harassing now. She won't leave me alone. And I'm scared of her. Can I please read? I stood with eager anticipation and looked over my shoulder to see legends in the history of our business. The ultimate warrior, right before he was indicted to the 2014 world, standing there with a single tear rolling down his unpainted face. He was beaming with pride because on each of his arms, escorting him to the stage, were his two beautiful daughters, Indy and Maddie. I didn't dox his kids. I walked over to him and whispered in his ear, "It's all worth it just to see that." He smiled and said, "Thank you." It was a moment. Hold on. She's harassing me. And she's bigger than me. And she's threatened me. It was a moment he thought would never happen, and a moment I will never forget. Warrior had a storied past with WWE, both in and out of the ring. He was unhappy with almost everything in the WWE and incredibly outspoken about his opinions, whether any regard for the consequences. There was bad blood on both sides. And at one point, it was inconceivable the Ultimate Warrior would come back to the WWE. He alone would be inducted to the Hall of Fame. I love this book. Me and Clint read it. Let's see what's going on. But I wasn't talking about her, and I don't give a shit if I say that because she said tons. Maria is all mouth, don't pay it. Okay. Okay, here we go. I need to get to this because I don't have a bookmark. Even my first impression of Warrior was not a favorable one. It was 1996, and Vince McMahon told me I would be competing in my very first WrestleMania against one of the more revered superstars at all time, the Ultimate Warrior, who was returning to the WWE after being gone for many years. It was the opportunity of a lifetime, but the process wound up being less than positive. Warrior had blown me off, and I would actually meeting him for the first time on the afternoon of WrestleMania after the show had already started and Vince McMahon had already gone to the ring to do commentary. The guy I'd met lived up to every bit of his horrible reputation. I know how that feels. He was paranoid, mistrusting, and abrasive, and it left a bitter taste in my mouth. The guy I met, okay, and it left a bitter taste. But at the end of the day, the Ultimate Warrior was a huge part of WWE history, which is why I decided to reach out to him over a decade later. That's 10 years. That's a long time. Goodness gracious. Fingerprint doesn't match. Oh my God, do it. Hate this stupid thing. 5 attempts to unlock. Enter your PIN instead. Well, then work, PIN. Okay. All right. I don't need you to say, have a good day, Jen. What did my husband do to my phone? No, I'm not mad at you, Carrie. You can come in if you want. Okay. Let me ask you guys this. A friend of mine has a blood pressure of 90/46. What does that mean when somebody has a blood pressure of 90 and 46? Maria, I said, leave people alone. I'm telling you straight up, Maria, I will go fill out an order because it's pretty bad. People have to get it. Now, Maria, I've asked you to stop. Maria, I'm not joking. I will. Leave me alone. In fact, hold on. Let me call her right now and tell her how I'm trying to do content and how you won't leave me alone. Let me call her myself. Maria. I was just letting you know, I'm trying to read something about the Ultimate Warrior, and Maria got mad at me because I brought up that governor. So she said she was going to call. Yeah, she said she was going to call you. And I'm trying to do what you said. I'm trying to ignore and everything. And I'm trying to read. I'm just doing the best I can. I'm reading the Ultimate Warrior. Isn't that cool? No, not yet. They haven't dropped him off. But I'm going to make him dinner tomorrow for his birthday. Good. What are you going to make? Probably going to make steak if I could. Wow. Mm-hmm. Gas is high. I know. Thank God we're Republicans. Maybe we can get something done about that. What was that governor's name again? Oh, Ron DeSantis. You don't like him? I don't like him very much either. Oh, he's the governor of Florida. And oh, that was the one that Maria said that she didn't like. Mm-hmm. She's a problem, I know. But I just wanted to let you know because she's kind of harassing and, you know. Mm-hmm. Right. Yep. Okay. Okay. I know. What? Okay. So you guys, where are you guys going? Oh, really? Oh. Oh, wow. That sounds really fun. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. I will. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Love you. Bye. Oh my God. I didn't mute out. I'm sorry, you guys. I didn't mean to bring in. I didn't mute. Governor DeSantis. I'm sorry, you guys. I didn't know you guys heard all that. I thought I muted. I've done that before. I'm really sorry. Maria, in 3 years, you're going to be a senior citizen too. Leave me alone. You old bitch. So you guys want to threaten me, but I can't call my mother-in-law who knows you. So you've already talked to her. Go ahead, Maria. I don't care, Maria. She already knows. And when I get an order on you, I will show proof that you won't leave my mother-in-law alone. And maybe I'll put them on the order. That way, if you call them, you'll go to jail. Okay, Maria? You dox mine. So anything that you're doing is proof that you're harassing me. All I'm doing is giving my opinion about something. Let's go to your community tab and see what you have to say as I screenshot them. She is. They're taking advantage of me. And Maria's been bullying me, so I guess I'll get some clips for her. I'll play them to certain things. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry, guys. I thought that I had the mute button on. I'm sorry you guys had to hear that. Let's see. Maria's crochet corner. All right. Maria, I unsubscribed, but I bet I can see the post. Let's see what Maria's got. Ooh, 1 hour ago. George, you delusional idiot. I've not tried to put anyone in jail. I honestly think there's a lack of oxygen. So you're saying that I'm stupid, Maria? You're slandering me. Maria, I live in Ohio. Are you calling me stupid? So you're saying that I need to, so you're basically saying that I'm special needs. Is that what you're saying about me and George? 2 hours ago. And Maria, people have gotten orders on you. So you're harassing George right now. And you took these off because you didn't want my mother-in-law to see. But you know what, Maria? Unless you removed everything, you doxed Clint. I'm sure she would love to know that you doxed his, I can show it. Hey, why don't you show her this, Maria? I'll send the whole live. See, you doxed Clinton when he was in his jail shirt. So what do you think she would think about that? You called my dead mother a drug addict. She didn't even do anything to you. And you're talking about my deceased mother who was a veteran in the war and passed away from pancreatic cancer. So now you're harassing my deceased mother. We're praying for you, Clint. May your new relationship work out for you. Well, that would be a horrible thing to tell my mother-in-law since we're married. And these were letters way back in the day when you guys took advantage of him. You guys were also in his inbox, and he's been pranked to the point we had to change our number. Maria, Jen mocking Allie, but I'll tell you what, Jules didn't lose her pet like Jen lost Chloe. So you're trying to affect my mental health by saying that I'm not going to get my dog back. That's a horrible, rotten thing to say because I have Mia as a emotional support animal. Maria posted something calling me a giggler. And I can actually show proof where you and I were fine. After 2022 or 2023, you didn't agree with it. So now I would have to think that you're calling me that. And I also told my mother-in-law how I was getting accused of doing CP. And she already knows about the abuse tapes. So let's see about this. In Jen's defense, she has covered true crime. She covered herself beating Clint up from one domestic violence charge to another. So you're mad because I brought up your kid? Jen making fun of other people's weight when her youngest daughter is overweight. Let's go ahead and screenshot that because I'm sure that my family would love to know this. Okay. Here we go. 4 days ago, you talked about her son after you doxed his jail picture from the past. Clint was cheating on Tracy with Jen, and he's cheating on Jen now. It's called karma for reaching out to a married man. A link to Soap Dirt because you want people to know who Clint is so you guys can keep harassing him. Here we go. Now you're harassing my mods, and you guys know that I'm cool with my mods. Oh, you posted a picture of Clinton when he was going through active drug addiction. Maria? And by the way, when you have a protective order, you probably shouldn't be mentioning the person's name. I can say John. Another picture of Tracy who's deceased. Sorry. Another picture of Tracy deceased. Oh, this is going to look really good on you. Posting my intake. And having a weird man who believes in the devil when we are Christians making fun of me. You mentioned John. You doxed Tracy, who's passed away. When Clint told me that he was talking to someone in 2024, he never mentioned who, and I wasn't expecting Laura Marie. Yes, you were, because you knew her. And this was back in 2023, so it's kind of harassing. Now you're showing Clint's messages. And then you dox my kid. Do you want a screenshot of Clint? Then you dox Clint and his deceased wife. Go ahead. Call. Is Joel still sniping me? Oh, I accidentally didn't mute out. But let me take a screenshot of this. I'm just kidding. I don't need a screenshot. But I didn't know. My apologies. I had no idea. People make mistakes. I didn't know. I had no clue, Tennessee Whiskey, that I didn't mute out. Wow. We got a rough crowd today. Okay. So, what are your guys' thoughts about Jesus? Now that we have Easter coming up, what will you guys be doing for Easter? I would like to know. And do you know Easter, Jesus comes back, that he's resurrected? So let me know what you guys are doing for Easter. How you doing, Tennessee Whiskey? It's been a minute. We haven't talked for about 2 weeks. How have you been? It's been about 2 weeks, hasn't it? Yeah. All right. Yeah, Jasmine's been harassing me too, calling me a giggler. I don't even know her. The only thing I told her was that she was flat-chested. Okay. Hey, Super, how are you doing? How you doing, Super? We have some single women in here. Cooch. I got to go to somebody else. Okay, guys. So what I wanted to do is, even though George and I are not talking for the time being, or hopefully George, I wanted to play live. I love Jesus too. Oh God. Yeah, of course. Oh my God, my back. Oh my God, my back. Oh, my back. Oh, Jasmine. Okay. Oh my God, Jasmine. That's what you look like, girl. And you're putting people down, Jasmine? This is what you look like. Your eyes are like close together. Why are you making fun of people? Jasmine, that's not very nice. And that was when, that was when Jules admitted, Miss Jasmine, I have a picture for you. And she said, I found it. It was Jen so I was naked in there, and you posted it, Jasmine. Wow. Seeper, how are you doing? What will you be doing for Easter? You been okay, Seeper? Oh God, Jules is live. Are you sniping me? Okay. Ooh, you guys want to hear this? Jules is live. Let's find out how our favorite girls are. How long's Jules been live anyway? Okay. Let's see. How long's Jules been live? Girl, you've been live for 2 hours? Oh my God, covering me the whole time? That's a long time to be online. So let's see what's going on, Andrea, because I know how much. Here we go. KK, yes, a few minutes ago about Maria. Sadie goes, like Alice cares who Maria likes this. It's so stupid. Even Sadie said, like, Maria, you don't need to. Cree goes, embarrassing. KK goes, Maria, who and where? Maria said, also send it to her father-in-law. Ooh, Maria. Evidence, evidence, evidence. Simply Blonde says, master manipulator at work. You guys are, it's me. Oh, you know what Sophie said? Sophie goes, that smirk on her face. Would it be this smirk? Tracy with 2 E's says, she's manic. Maria, her mother-in-law had no idea she was on a live? Really? KK Company says, Susie Q, it's because Alice loves our governor. She's correlating Maria, Florida, and the government together. They have something to talk to Alice about, allegedly. Cheryl's back in the hive. I knew it. Cheryl, you're back in the hive, girl. That's why these new accounts came forth. Damn, Cheryl, you modded for me. Wow. I didn't mute and unmute. I told you I made a mistake and I didn't realize I had it unmuted. You're lying on me. Mm-hmm. Manipulating and almost. So Napa's in there. So what are your thoughts about Maria going after them? Napa? Wow, how you changed. Napa, who is a Democrat. Napa, who supports Kamala Harris. Napa, who's a Democrat. Republicans and Democrats don't get along at all. That's very manipulative. Hey, Napa, do you remember when I was on the phone with the probate court? Do you remember that, Napa? When I was on the phone with the probate court and they verified that I was married? Did you tell Maria that? Napa? If my mother was a veteran, then the funeral would have been free. Oh, that's interesting you say that. Lindsay. Lindsay, did you guys want to see this? You get a veteran's flag when you set up your mom's burial. And these were her glasses. This is what, and I love it. We fell out a year after she didn't agree with what they're doing now to me. We fell out because I modded 2 people. And then after that, she put a bunch of stuff up about me. Look at this. This is also really pretty. I got it from my mom. It says, just not goodbye. See you later. And she said that on her video. And these are my mom's ashes inside of it. Lindsay said that this was a rave light. I think it's beautiful. I don't think it looks like a rave light though. What about an insensitive thing to say? They're getting nasty over there. And you guys say I have mental health disorder. Let's see what you all are saying now. I don't think her mother was anything. That flag belongs to Mike's family. No, that flag belongs to Mike's uncle, I believe. And his son wanted it and he wouldn't give it away. Mine is from my mom's. Why would I have Mike's flag, Maria? That's a lie. Poor Mia, locked in a dark room all day. Does this look like a dark room? Everybody knows that I love Mia. Try again. Oh, here's a threat. This is a threat. I will make you regret talking about my family. I only mentioned it once and I only said nice things. So you just threatened me. I genuinely wonder how Alice would feel knowing Jen speaks in our deceased family. Because I'm a Republican and you guys won't leave me alone. Wow. You know what Napa said? Napa said, Lindsay, I don't believe her mom was in the service. Her parents met in Ohio. No, they didn't. My dad was in the Army and he was a mailman, and my mother worked in the tent with the medics. You're a liar. They met in Hawaii and they moved to Ohio. That's a lie, Napa. Because you were the one that told me about planning her funeral. And you also told me about obtaining all my dad's medals. You're lying on 2 people that fought for our country. Amongst everybody else, Napa, Democrat. You're lying on my deceased parents. So you're bringing deceased people into it? I could dox my dad, but I'm not going to. You guys saw in his obituary, I had a picture of my dad. My whole family served. Maria. Napa, who was in my husband's inbox manipulating. So you're ragging on both of my deceased parents. And you all know I told you that I had to take my mom to the methadone clinic, and that was at the VA. Both of my parents served. My uncles served. My brother served. Because back then, people didn't have a decision. My grandpa served. So you're ragging on people that actually... You're lying, Napa. On my deceased mom and my dad. And took advantage of me when I was in a bad way, thinking that my dad was your biological father. What a mess. And you're a Democrat. Does anybody have anybody that their family served? I would like to know. A lot of people were in the Navy. A lot of people. I never would have thought this. You ever been in trouble? Plus all the times you threatened me physically. Does anybody know of somebody that served? Do you remember in Forrest Gump? Was it in Forrest Gump when they, how did he, remember when they used to do drafting? In fact, my dad was exposed to Agent Orange. My dad was exposed to that. When my dad was buried, it was during COVID. And Clint went across the street and he pulled flowers up because he wanted my dad to have flowers. And I was on an IG Live, and I believe Cheryl and Jane, you guys were in there, right? During COVID. Do you remember when the thing was open and Joel said that it was like I was doing My Girl? Do you guys remember that? Most of your family is active and veterans. Well, thank you for helping our country. Anybody else who's had family that served? My grandfather was a Marine. My uncle was in the Navy. My great uncle was in the Corps engineering during World War II and took down the Eagle's Nest. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. And Marines, it's really hard to be in the Marines. Napa, do you know anything about that? Has anybody served in your country? I would like to see what you have to say, Napster. Teddy B. Mia's inhaling smoke all day long. Negative. Thank you. Sadie, oh my God. Sadie called me stupid. There's Napa. I can't believe that you would say that. And what did Maria say? I don't think her mother was anything. Oh, so you think my mother was nothing, Napa? When you told me how to get her buried? Wow. Napa says, show your mother's DD214. You're saying that my mother wasn't in the military? And you want me to show a D? Are you insane, Napa? Jen stole Mike's flag. Not true. You're not going to get Chloe back. You need to face it, crazy lady. Now, Napa's taking it back. She says, Wendy, her dad was a veteran. Well, how would you know that unless you looked up his obituary? So you're one of those people that stalk people too, Napa? So now you're saying my mother still wasn't in there. Well, isn't that a weird thing, Maria? When someone fills out an old thing, Department of Veterans Affairs. Why would she fill something out through the Veterans Affairs and have all her information? Napa? Did she sneak into the Veterans Affairs? Napa? You're lying on me. How dare you talk about my deceased parents who fought in wars, including everybody else's, so you could be online putting people down? You're lying. Hmm. I asked Carrie Teller to tell Jen publicly that I was contacting her in-laws. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it, Maria. And right here, you admitted to illegally recording me. That was twice you did it on the phone. Lainey Lynn doxed Tracy, a deceased person. Oh, by the way, none of you guys care about me in here. That's okay. Sweetie, can I ask you a few questions? Let me ask you this. Do you know that they have branches on a tree and they can be for just regular branches, but they have a tree. It's a new tree. It's called the stupid tree. And the reason that it's so stupid is because people will climb up there. And it's like, why would you climb up a tree? Why would you climb up a tree? So when you fall, you hit every single stupid head branch. Why? Okay. Yeah, she will be blocked out of my life. Napa, how's your mental health? Napa, you seem a little bit manic because this is not how you normally talk. Napa. That's very out of, I've never dealt with that. Napa. And you're a Democrat. Just leave me alone, Napa. You scare me because you used to threaten me physically. And I just, let's just, Napa and I, we're going to part ways, Napa. I wish you the best. And that's it. Because you do scare me, Napa. You're bigger than me. She is. Do you know that one time she had Terry Lynn on a phone call? She had Terry Lynn on a phone call and had Sylvia on there. And me and Sylvia were joking around about something. It wasn't anything big. Do you know that Napa and them were illegally recording her? You guys were illegally recording her. That's against the law. You are. You're not supposed to record people without their consent. Let's see what the party is in California. Okay. And leave Sylvia alone. I've told you. All right. Can you record phone calls? What party state? Okay. What state protects California Well, Napa, you should know. You probably did know whether you could record. Okay, what party state is California? Can you guys look that up? I don't know how. Wait. What party state is California about recording a phone call?
California requires everyone involved in a call to consent to its recording. It's a two-party consent state, meaning all parties must agree, or it's illegal under state law, which could result in fines or jail time. For legal advice, consult a professional.
California, eh? Oh. May I record conversations in California? No, you may not record a conversation in California unless all parties consent. That means everybody on the phone. So you recorded my friend, Sylvia. And somebody played it. So, and I can't blame Terry Lynn because you orchestrated it. Hold on. This person may want to take panel. Hello? Hello? I'm doing pretty good. We're sitting over here in the live chilling. Thanks. Why am I mad at you? I'm not mad at you. Why don't you just come in the chat? Yeah, I'm live. Listen, no, Maria's bullying me. And Napa's saying that my mom was never in the army. She said that first my dad and my mom weren't in the army, and we're in here having a regular conversation about whether our family served or not. And Napa said that neither one of my parents served. And then she brought up my mom, who's deceased. I know it's disgusting. Plus her being in Clint's inbox. I think they're taking it out on me because I'm a Democrat. Lori Darling is Camden, confirmed. Camden's also harassing me. Jules is sniping me. I'm getting bullied. I accidentally mentioned Maria's kids and I didn't even say anything bad, and she's doxing mine. I'm starting to get creeped out. I've asked her to stop and she won't. Can you come in here? Yeah. I need support right now. And we're trying to do content, and just my mom got brought up and I'm just I'm a little mad. I gotta do something real quick and I'll be in it. Okay, thank you. All right. I'll let her know that I didn't put it on mute. Lori Darling, we thought that it was Sophie for the longest time. It's Camden, actually. You're trashing Paula and Andrea. Andrea's not one to mess with. I'm going to have to let my friend know. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm just giving her a head. I'm not tattling. Okay. Definitely not. Garbage bill. It's like every 2 to 3 months or something. Clint and I have to pay for it. Okay. Hold, please.
Power on.
I'm using my
Bluetooth
IG.
pairing. Power off.
Hey, Tennessee Whiskey, it's been a while. Hold on. Is Paula alive by chance? I'll have to run over there real quick and let her know what's going on. Do you guys know if Paula's live? Miss Liability, do you know if Paula's live? I think Jules is bigger than her too, so I'm probably going to have to let Paula know. On top of Sly, God. Jules, something's wrong with you. Okay, let's do some trivia. Trivia sound. She doesn't. And you have to have the card filled out. If anybody sees Paula, can you guys let her know what's going on? Because I think, yeah, Paula's being bullied too. Because Jules is bigger than her. All right. Trivia. Okay. We don't kink shame. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay. What's the thing that you can find in a man's pants, but not a woman's? And this is just regular trivia, so don't take it as like being perverted. What's a thing that you can find in a man's pants, but not a woman? Hey, William. Welcome. Just behave. William, it's been crazy. We're getting bullied. Maria's bullying me, threatening to call people, and we're just trying to do content. Stay for some trivia. If you guys just block, if you guys don't anything, but you can stay. All right. It is pockets. What's a 4-letter word that ends in K and means the same as intercourse? I'm sorry, I made a phone call and I accidentally didn't remember to mute. What's a 4-letter word that ends in K and means the same as intercourse? Talk. What is hairy on the outside and soft and wet on the inside? It starts with the letter C and ends in T. It's okay. If you want to listen, you and your hubby, we're doing some trivia. It's a coconut. Question 4. Arnold Schwarzenegger has a big one. Donald Trump has a small one. And Kamala Harris doesn't have one at all. What is it? Arnold Schwarzenegger has a big one. Donald Trump has a small one. And Madonna doesn't have one at all. What is it? Last name. I go to bed hard, but come out soft, and I never mind if you want to blow me. What am I? We're going to repeat it. I go in hard, but I come out soft, and I never mind if you want to blow me. What am I? Let me know. Chewing gum. We're not blocking. Nobody block, please. What's 6 inches long, goes in your mouth, and is more fun when it vibrates? Hey, Jews. You're from KK, right? Sorry. What's 6 inches long, goes in your mouth, and more fun when it vibrates? An electric toothbrush. William, she's not blocking you. Number 7, what goes up, lets out load, and then goes back. What goes up, lets out load, and then goes back. Hey, Kira. Kira's come in. We're good. What goes up, lets out load, and then goes back. An elevator. Can you guys put some LOLs in there? This is funny. This is content too. What gets longer if pulled, fits snugly between the breast, slides neatly into a hole, chokes people when used incorrectly, and works really well when jerked. Let's read this again. What gets longer if pulled, fits snugly between the breast, slides neatly into the hole, chokes people when used incorrectly, and works really well when jerked. A seatbelt. When I go in, I can cause some pain. I'll fill your holes when you ask me to. I also ask you to spit and not swallow. What am I? When I go in, I can cause some pain. I'll fill your holes when you ask me to. I also ask you to spit and not swallow. What am I? A dentist. Okay. What's long and hard and has a cum in it? What's long and hard and has a cum, C-U-N, in it? Long and hard and has a cum in it. Hey, mermaid. We're just hanging out, doing some trivia, doing some content. A cucumber. What does every woman have that starts and that she can use to get whatever she wants? What does every woman have that starts with a V and she can use it to get whatever she wants? Cucumber. A voice. Here we go. A cow has 4 of them, but a woman just has 2. What is it? I don't like that one. Legs. Okay. It's fun to do. You got it right. Okay. It's fun to do, but you hate knowing your parents do it too. What is it? This one's funny. It's hard to do, but you hate knowing your parents do it too. What is it? This one's kind of funny. Facebook. Oh my God, that's so funny. Don't you guys put LOL if you think it's funny? I think this is funny. Every man has one. Some are big, some are small. It feels great when you blow it, but it drips if you're not careful. What is it? Every man has one. Some are big, some are small. It feels great when you blow it, but it drips when you're not careful. What am I? I have a stiff shaft. Oh, wait. Every man has one. Some are big, some are small. It feels great when you blow it, but it drips if you're not careful. A nose. Exactly. You got it, girl. Number 15. I love content. I have a stiff shaft and my tip penetrates. I come with a quiver. What am I? I have a stiff shaft and my tip penetrates and I come with a quiver. What am I? Stiff shaft, and it penetrates. And it makes me quiver. You're right. It is a nose. I need to get some lip gloss on. Okay. No, it's an arrow. Wait. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Over 1,000 people went down on me. I wasn't a maiden for long. Something really big and hard ripped me open. What am I? Over 1,000 people went down on me. I wasn't a maiden for long. Something really big and hard ripped me open. What am I? "1,000 people went down on me. I wasn't a maiden for long. Something real big and hard ripped me open, like ripped me open. What am I?" The Titanic. Question 17. What is more rewarding when it's long and hard? What is more rewarding when it's long and hard? What is more when it's long and hard? A college education. Feel better. Question 18. Some people prefer being on top. Others perform being the bottom bitch, and it always involves a bed. $2. Some people prefer being on top. Others prefer being at the bottom, and it always involves a $2 bed. A bunk bed. Okay. Question 20. I assist an erection. Sometimes big balls hang from me. I am called a big swinger. What am I? I assist an erection. Sometimes big balls hang from me, like Gil. I am a big swinger. What am I? A crane. Question 21. What is something that people keep in their trousers that their partners sometimes love to blow? And it's not soup. What is something that people keep in their trousers that allow their partners sometime love to blow? What is something that people keep in their trousers that their partners sometimes love to blow? Money. Doesn't matter what room we're in. You can always spread me. What am I? It doesn't matter what room you're in. Maybe. You can always spread me. What am I? This is funny. This is so fun. Butter. Okay. What's white, sticky, and better to spit than to swallow? What's white, sticky, and better to spit than swallow? Like a bird. What's white and sticky and better to spit than to swallow? You can't spit a blanket. What's white, sticky, and better to spit than swallow? It's a toothpaste. Okay. I'm always hard when dry, but smooth and soft when wet. What am I? You're right. I am always hard when dry, but smooth and soft when wet. What am I? You guys don't mind if I have a sour sucker? Sorry, I have like, my mouth is it okay if I have this sucker? I won't be like weird with it. My mouth is dry. It's a sponge. What is super hard, comes in different sizes, and can go into tiny holes? What is super hard, what is super hard, comes in different sizes, and can go into tiny holes? And this is nasty. She said toothpaste might trigger something. You're horrible. What is super hard, comes in different sizes, and can go into tiny holes? That would be a key. What is the thing that if you're unstable? What are you talking about, honey? Why are you just sitting there and letting Jules get? What are you talking about? We're doing trivia, Karma. How can Jules have aim in her family? It's Clover. I don't know. We're just sitting here reading trivia. A spoon. What does it? You can stay, Karma. We're just doing trivia. What does a man have in his trousers that a lady doesn't want in her face? Welcome, though. You've been in a bad mood. Wrinkles. I come from nuts, can be very sticky, and taste amazing in your mouth. What am I? What? I come from nuts. I can be very sticky and taste amazing in your mouth. What am I? Thank you, Carmen. I come from nuts, can be very sticky and taste amazing in your mouth. What am I? Where's Amzie today? Yeah, it's not called like, peanut butter jelly time. What begins with P, responds to stimulation by getting bigger, and genuinely is the biggest at night in the dark? What begins with P, responds to stimulation by getting bigger, and generally is the biggest at night when dark? Your pupils. This one's good. What is the thing you set on vibration when you want some time alone? I love having time alone myself every now and then. What is the thing you set on vibration when you want some time alone? A phone. Okay. Are we ready? I'm the most fun when you put me in small holes and wiggle me around. What am I? I'm the most fun when you put me in small holes and wiggle me around. That's a little racy, Sarah, but it's a Q to the tip. Question 39. It's hard when it goes in, but comes out wet, soft, and sometimes soggy. It's hard when it goes in, comes out wet, soft, and sometimes soggy. This is so fun. Okay. It's hard when it goes in, but comes out wet, soft, and sometimes soggy and moist. Pasta, you got it right. Here we're not teabag. You have to blow me to play and have more fun. What am I? You have to blow me to play and have more fun. What am I? You have to blow me to have more fun. You have to blow me and have more fun. What am I? Don't let everybody answer at once. Last time. You have to blow me to play and have more fun. A balloon. Here we go. People use their hands to go up and down on me. I'm very long and I'm very hard. What am I? Some people use their hands to go up and down. I'm very long and hard. What am I? People use their hands to go up and down. They're very long and very hard. What am I? And then after this, we'll take a small music break so I can go to the bathroom, start a little decaf coffee, and then all of us can, because tomorrow's my husband's birthday, so I won't be on. To cook him something really big. Nope, it's a railing. Okay, one more question, and then we'll take a break because I'm sure somebody's got to go to the bathroom. I could never. God, I was just thinking, if I did a live for 2 hours, oh my God, I would take so many bathroom breaks. I am dirty. People like to put their wood in me, but only Santa goes down on me. What am I? I am dirty. People like to put their wood in me, but only Santa goes down on me. What am I? I'm dirty, and people like to put their wood in me, but only Santa goes down on me. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys are having fun, because I'm having fun. Because I have to get surgery, and I am not in the best mood. So this has actually been fun. It is just me. It's a chimney. Okay. So I'm going to play a little music so we can have a break. I'm going to have to mute out. God, I can't believe when I was talking, I unmuted. Okay. Yeah.
Power on.
Just everybody go get something to drink.
Pairing.
And after the song.
Bluetooth connected.
stays for absolutely anyone.
Sorry, I'm getting my PJs on.
Imagine you're a vampire thirsting for a life. Around me, put up your name. Es.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Keith. So we are going to do a quote that makes people feel better. Quote, quote about being bullied. If you've ever felt like this. People who repetitively attack your confidence and self-esteem are quite aware on your potential, even if you're not. Are they talking about them breaking the law? Because we follow the law here. Is she talking about breaking the law? Because I remember when she, do you remember when she said, when she was like, if you think I'm bad now, wait till I go over on Rumble. And then I went over on Rumble. It was so bad that Jules threatened me with that. And she did it. Courage is fire and bullying is smoke. Bullying is a coward's way of trying to make themselves feel powerful. Oh, I think Sly just said that because she was angry because the reason that Sly said that was because Jules read her court paperwork. And that's why she was mad. Like, hell no. Like, she would never do that. All she did was troll me. So it wasn't out of that. I think she was just angry because Jules got into her charges and told everybody about her charges. Hey, Titanium. I mean, I would be mad and maybe say things, but she said something about wallpapering somebody else's stuff. So, well, you came in as we were leaving. We came, we sold, we told some jokes. We had some laughter. Not many of us cried. I think we had a good time. So catch us on the replay. And if you guys don't mind, I would like for you to like my video and or comment. And if I don't like you and you guys start harassing me again, like Shelly, then I'm going to have to block your comment. So be polite. If you don't love yourself, how are you going to love anybody else? Oh, wait a minute. Do you guys like the thing, Mommy Years? That's how I kind of feel. You guys have a good day, a good night, and I will see you guys. I know. I'm getting really frightened with her. But I'll see you guys later. Peace, love, chicken grease. See you. I know. Just catch the replay. Because I won't be live tomorrow. It's my husband's birthday. So, love you guys.